What happens when a fat person and a skinny person swap diets? On the first day of the swap, Victoria prepared Hannah's breakfast: 3 thick slices of jam toast, 2 croissants, and a big bowl of cornflakes. There was also a glass of Coke and a large glass of orange juice. But sitting in front of Victoria were just 2 tiny muffins and a cup of sweet tea. Victoria froze on the spot. She couldn't believe someone could eat this little for breakfast. Looking at the table full of food that already made her feel sick, Hannah had no choice but to force herself to swallow it. Meanwhile, Victoria finished her breakfast in 2 bites. Now she could only sit there starving, watching the food on Hannah's plate and getting hungrier by the second. Finally, noon arrived. Victoria was ready for lunch, but what was placed in front of her was just one lonely kiwi. She stared at that single kiwi, completely stunned. Meanwhile, Hannah was facing an even crazier meal: a Coke, a bowl of soup, 3 pieces of chocolate, a bag of chips, and a sausage egg bacon sandwich. The moment Hannah saw the pile of food, her face immediately changed, because she doesn't like sausage, she doesn't like eggs, and she absolutely can't stand layer after layer of bread. As she ate, she kept pulling the sandwich apart, picking out anything she could remove. But even after doing that, every bite still felt painful, and Victoria was already so hungry from that kiwi that she barely had any energy left. By dinner time, Victoria finally sat down at the table again, but her dinner was still painfully small: 3 vegetable sticks, a tiny portion of curly fries, a handful of sweet corn, and a cup of tea. Meanwhile, on Hannah's side, there was an entire high-calorie dinner: pork chops, sausages, onion rings, mushrooms, peas, fries, and finally an apple pie with ice cream. Hannah only needed one look before she started resisting it. Just smelling the greasy food made her eyes start to water. By the 3rd meal of the day, she was already close to giving up. But this diet swap had only just begun. Over the next few days, will they even be able to survive it?